You're here with Shug and Alan.
And today we're visiting Disneyland, or is it Disney California Adventure?
The 11 a.m. rope drop is over. We're gonna test it out.
So why don't you come with us for another day, another adventure. All right, Shug, the moment of truth. It worked.
Thank you.
Okay, well that worked.
Okay, that was smooth and easy.
Oh, that's so nice. Why did Disney just now do this? Like they should have had
Yes, this was like
all
a
along.
no-brainer, yes.
Yeah, so all right. So Shug wanted to come here first after, I didn't know this when I made the reservation. She wants to go on Cars.
Yes.
She's adamant. So
Wish me luck, guys. I don't want the line queue to be more than...
Well, you know, we don't generally want more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, like 35
She said
minutes.
she'll push it to like 45, 50.
I might have to bend a little bit.
Yes.
Let's go check it out and see. And we're here first thing in the morning. Park
Yeah.
just opened.
It's 8:24 in the morning and it opened at 8. So you know what? I'm gonna check. Let's see.
Who's gonna check?
Oh God.
What does it say? Oh my God, I don't want to know if I want to hear it. Tell me.
75 minutes, Shug.
Oh my God, 75 minutes. And we just got in the park.
We should have rope dropped it. You know,
All right.
our drive here is like an hour and a half. So, and it's a Sunday, so that was good. Usually takes us over 2 hours. Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll come back to you guys because I'm about to have a tantrum off the screen.
Shug's got her fast shoes on, but I think it's a little too late for that.
Yeah, I think my shoes are a little too late. Yeah, because it's still saying stand by 75 minutes. Woo. All right, this is where we start the timer. Okay, Shug changed her mind. We're gonna go single rider. They said that's about a 10-minute wait. Sorry, Alan, I love you.
I'll be okay.
But we're gonna have to do this one solo, so let's let you guys know if this is actually a 10-minute wait like he said.
Just follow Maynard into town to get ready. Maynard, come and Sheriff. Howdy. Big race, huh? It's gonna be fun.
We're all busyness on this planet.
Welcome to race day.
In Radiator Springs,
What do we need to be fast?
you need to look fast. Good job. Ramon.
Uno for the money, due for the show. Try to get ready at the quadro. Go!
That ride is cool.
Yes.
Is it as cool as Rise of the Resistance? Maybe not.
If you compare anything to Rise of the Resistance to Alan, it's
Still
a
the coolest
no.
ride I've ever been on, Rise. But yeah, Cars, that is cool.
Woo,
So
yes.
it only took us about 9 minutes, 45 seconds to get on there.
Exactly.
Yeah, single rider. We were in the same car. Shug had the front row and I had the
Exactly.
back row. So yeah, you can't beat that. 10-minute wait versus
Opposed
75
to
minutes.
75.
Yeah, that ride is cool. So I think now let's head over and check out Soarin'. It says 10 minutes. minutes for Soarin'? Wow, that's crazy short.
I'll take that too.
I'll believe it when I get there. Let's go find out.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're in line. Still says 10 minutes. That's crazy short for Soarin'.
Yes.
So Soarin' over California. I want to soar over like Paris or something.
I want to go over San Francisco.
Yeah, it'll change back again, but all right, cool. 10 minutes. We got the timer on. We'll see if it's accurate. They always are, but we'll see. We'll make sure.
Okay, so there is the official standby time. 10 minutes.
Well, no, not really.
You know, you guys could blink and that will actually change. So cross your fingers.
All right, Shug, this is the sign. We're almost there.
Yes.
It's been over 10 minutes. It's up to 12 minutes now, so their time's a little bit off.
But we'll still take this.
Heck yeah.
Soarin' over California is now ready for immediate boarding. All passengers in Gate A may now proceed to the aircraft. Soarin' over California.
All right, Shug, so what did you think of Soarin' over California?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Better than driving through LA?
Yes, it is.
All right.
We get to fly over the traffic, huh?
For a change.
Yes.
So, what'd you guys think of it? Which version do you guys like the best? Soarin' over California, Soarin' across America,
Right.
or Soarin' around the world? I don't know.
I don't know either.
They're all cool. You know what? It'd be really cool. I mean, these were all done a while ago.
Yes.
If Disney used some of their newer camera technology that's out nowadays, imagine the image quality that would be up there. I mean, it was still cool.
It was
but
really
man,
good.
I mean, they could really make it high res. So it's a nice, relaxing ride. I feel like, I don't know. You want to go over to Disneyland now?
Let's head over.
Yeah, let's go over and try that park hopping. Let's go over to Disneyland, see what we can get into over there. Okay, so now we're heading over to Disneyland. It is exactly 10 a.m. You can never do this before. Go
Yes.
between two different parks before 11 a.m. So this is cool. Let's see if they'll let us in. We're just playing. Of course, they're going to
Where
let
they
us
gonna
in.
let us in?
Sugar now, no, you can't go. Oh, ah.
Bye, Alan.
That was interesting. All right, we're in, but that was interesting. We both got
Yes.
an error. It said a crew member will be with you shortly.
Yes, so I don't know what that was about.
And the lady, the employee that was working there didn't really look like she knew what she was doing either. Somebody else came over and helped her out. So I don't know, I guess there's still some bugs, some kinks that
Yeah.
they gotta work out.
But Lisa gives you that little message and it says, help is on the way.
Yeah, even though this was the original reservation for Disneyland.
Yes, it was.
So, all right, let's move forward. Sing for us, sing for us.
They always sound so good.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick moment out of this adventure to invite you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It helps out the channel, but more importantly, it makes sure that you guys don't miss any of our adventures. So hit that subscribe button and let's continue with the adventure. That looks absolutely delicious. I love caramel. You can tell that is a professional right there. Of course, doing it all day long, I guess you would be a professional. All right, so the first ride for Disneyland, we're going to try out Haunted Mansion. Ooh,
I was trying to scare you guys.
you were scaring me. Yeah, it says it's a 20-minute wait. We'll see how accurate that is.
Yes,
That's
you
a
know
short
we
wait.
love to do our timer for you guys.
Yeah, you know, right now it says Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run 5 minutes. Like, man,
I
that's
don't
just,
believe that.
I believe it, and it kills me that ride just doesn't have the same lines as some of these
As the
other
rest.
ones. Like, it's a cool ride. The line queue on that is really cool. So, but yeah, 5 minutes, man. I know that kills Disney too, especially they just did, added the Mandalorian and Grogu
Oh,
on
yes,
there.
they sure did.
Yeah, we have a video with that in case you want to
Make
check
sure
that
you
out.
check it out.
But yeah, they spent all that money, and it just doesn't get the traffic, it seems like. So I don't know. But Haunted Mansion's going to get our traffic right now. Come on, Shirley. She's going to start running again. Mark Twain riverboat's loading up. The canoes are running today. I don't see any yet. All right, so today it's a Sunday, June 14th. It's summertime. I'm kind of surprised that it's not more crowded than it is. The lines are a lot shorter, especially at California, but even here at Disneyland, the lines are a lot shorter. It's kind of odd, but I love it. Who likes to wait in a long line over 30 minutes? Drop it in the comments below. Because I don't, unless it's Rise of the Resistance.
Of course.
One of my favorites, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's still closed for refurbishment. Shug laughs at me like I try and make it a point every time I come here to go on that. That ride is just so relaxing. The line moves fast. All right, let's see if Haunted Mansion is still 20 minutes. Well, that still says 20 minutes. Looks a little suspect. That don't
It's
look like
very
20 minutes.
suspect. This looks longer than 20-minute queue. Hi.
Well, I got the timer set. We'll see. We were stopped dead in our tracks.
Yes. She said, how many? We said 2. She was like, skirt.
That means we're next in line. We're going to be first.
We spirits haunt our best in gloomy darkness is only
We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps, and hot and cold running chills.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat. Call in the spirits wherever they're at. on a table. It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
Selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Be sure to bring them so you can get
I've been walking through the haze. Every street is telling me your name. Still the night won't let me go, chasing after echoes all the same.
Man, I love that ride. That's like Pirates of the Caribbean, same kind of ride. You sit down and relax.
It's
A little more jerky, but it is cool. So yeah, if you count to when we got in to the actual haunted mansion, it was 14 minutes. If you count to when we actually got into our doom buggy,
It was under 20.
it was about 17 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a short line.
I love it.
Park's not very busy today. Of course you do. It's under 30 minutes.
Well, don't get me wrong, it's busy. I know the crowd counter said, hey, it's all right, but it just depends on what ride you're getting on, I think.
Guess where Boss Woman wants to go next? Small World.
It's a small world.
And you know why? Because it's 5 minutes. I don't know.
I picked the ride smart.
I mean, it's not a bad ride. I like it.
It's not,
but,
exactly.
You know, for 5 minutes, I guess, so it is water, and you know how we love the water.
And you can just sit and relax and listen to the music and all the different languages.
Yeah, can you go on that ride without singing the song?
No.
Drop it in the comments below.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I've got to sing it when I'm on there. You all know my beautiful singing
Oh,
voice.
yes, yes.
I'm not going to show you. I don't want you to leave the video yet. All right, canoe spotting. We spotted our first canoe. Mark Twain in the background, and the Columbia is pulling off. I don't know if you guys watched us for a while. We had a video, Tom Sawyer's Island, where I don't want to say she got lost, but it took me a minute to find her. Here comes another canoe. They're coming up hot. And here we go. Teamwork. Okay, they're not doing too bad. Look at that, Big Thunder Mountain, 25 minutes. How can you pass up Big Thunder Mountain, 25 minutes? Only Shug, 5 minutes for Small World. Watch, by the time we get there, it's gonna be 30 minutes, Shug.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna show you guys how to pass up Thunder Mountain. Be right back.
She passed it up. Oh God, she's got a sense of humor, look at that.
Okay, we made it to Alan's second favorite ride here at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And it's only 10 minutes.
All right, Shug got lucky.
Yes, I did. It jumped by 5, but it's still a go.
I think we'll be okay. The water is calling my name.
Yeah, some nice, cool. It's almost like you guys I haven't done it. Don't you want to stick your hand in the water and kind of splash?
Oh,
when
of
you're
course, nobody does that, Shug.
No, but I really haven't. I wanted to. I've attempted.
You attempted?
Yes.
Yeah. They frown upon that.
Yes, they do.
All right, let me set my timer. Let's make sure and see if it's 10 minutes.
All right, I get it behind you and TV the whole time.
Okay, we are on this adventurous ride.
Yes, we are.
Oh God, she's smiling. She's smiling. Okay, here we go.
Alan survived.
I think I might have dozed off a little bit.
Come on, how can you doze off on that?
All right. So while you guys were watching it, did you sing some of the song?
Yes.
I knew our mics were on, so I sung it under my breath. But I couldn't resist. Hi, Shug. Another amazing day at Disneyland,
Yes.
man. I love coming over here. So the park hopper rule, well, it's gone, but I guess there's still some kinks in it. Like I said, when we tried to come over to Disneyland, it had us wait for a park member to
Yes.
help us. So something's afoot, something's suspect in there. But we
But
were
it
able to
worked,
get in.
yes.
So yeah, we went to California Adventure, left there, and got into Disneyland before 11 a.m. So yeah, that's beautiful. They should have been doing this the whole time.
That would have been so
Yeah.
perfect.
So what'd you think of the couple of rides we went on? Haunted Mansion.
Always fun.
Ooh.
I know. Were you guys scared?
Oh God.
I was.
Yeah, and then our most epic ride, most adventurous ride of the day.
Yes,
It's a small
world.
Small world.
See, don't he sound good singing that?
Oh God. Cut the video. Cut the video. All right, guys. So thanks for coming along with us
Yes.
on another adventure. We really appreciate it. As usual, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us and the notification bell. Really helps out the channel, and we don't want you to miss any of our future videos. Disneyland, Universal, theme parks in general.
All our parks.
All of our parks. And of course, we will see you on our next adventure.
Bye.
Bye, guys.